Invest, people.
Yeah.
Invest. Don't be out here buying no not that we trying to tell y'all what to do with y'all money, your stimulus money. But a
What you
word of
really gonna
advice, invest in something longevity that you can pass to your children, equity things, books.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up with the stimulus. Like everybody around me, even at work or whatever, they all had, oh, we're gonna get the stimulus and stuff like that. I said to myself, y'all about to act a fool. And sure enough, I caught a glimpse of it online. Y'all heard about what happened in Indianapolis.
Right. Crazy, man. They put a lump in my damn throat, man.
What happened in Indianapolis?
This I ain't even gonna call him no brother. I ain't gonna say it, but anyway.
Should we just wait and use for the news segment instead?
Hey man, however y'all want it to flow.
Yeah.
Okay. This piece of garbage knocked off his sister and 3 other members of his own family, including a month-old infant, over $1,400 stimulus check.
Heard that.
Killed the baby too.
I heard about that.
Because he didn't get his out of jealousy.
$1,400 goddamn dollars, fiat dollars.
Paper money like Monopoly.
Yeah.
See, that goes right back to I forget which chapter exactly, but it goes back to dealing with your lower self and all those lower 3D human emotional bullshit. Not living at your highest level, not living on a higher plane of existence. $1,400 fucking dollars. I mean, you can't even imagine even just the daily lives of somebody that thinks like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel for that damn family, man. And all they can, because they Moors, but they just lost.
Right.
Exactly.
Lost.
And that's why that's another reason why we can't waste time sitting around, because I know even our own human emotional selves who call ourselves woke in consciousness, you're gonna feel for that shit.
Right.
Yeah. You're gonna feel for that's happening, but you can't dwell on it.
Right.
You can't dwell on it, you know.
Remember how I talked about before, casualties of war?
Right. Yeah.
That's it right there.
This is war. We in wartime.
We at war, and Cam, people don't know that we are still at war, whether it's like this, but this war is spiritual and as well as psychological,
chemical, biological.
It's multi-dimensional. It's a multi-dimensional.
There you go, a multi-dimensional war. But it's not that they're losing; they have lost, but the fight is just still going on right now. These are all repercussions and excerpts of this war.
Yep.
These are runoffs. The shit that's going on now. That's why we got to get in our proper place. Can't be wasting time bullshitting.
That part.
Right. Not toiling and troubling and just
in no barren field.
Toiling, troubling, and worry about, the way was the word. Look, everybody gonna have problems and stuff, because I could relate to this, because like 20 years ago I used to be like that.
Deep.
Exactly. 20 years ago I used to be like that. But when I got into this, and a lot of it started clicking and started making sense. Same thing my mom used to tell me, may she rest her soul. It's more to life than just what I was doing and stuff like that. But you got to make yourself happy and stuff in order for anything else to manifest around you to be happy. So therefore, you have to have the kingdom of heaven. that's a slither of heaven right there.
Yes, sir.
Our mothers are our king, our queens.
Yeah. And you know, the thing about like, you know, one of the verse where he say talking about you plow verse 17, you plow and sow and reap in a scanty way, and day by day you tread upon a mine of gold and precious stones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's right here in Northwest Amexem. Now people will starting to understand why do you think the Albion hybrid European took the title of Moors away from us and started calling us black, try to disconnect us from our ancestral estate and then have us connected to Cubalon, which we got no connection with there whatsoever.
Like means dead.
So they can go ahead and take the land.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Like, so that's
stay on it. Yeah. That's why. That's the reason why I told you the story about my children. And while I was reading, that was them continuously calling me. Because I sent them a text today. I said, you have no more time. You don't have any more time. You ain't got time to think about this. You ain't got time to pontificate on it. You know what it is, and you know what to do. You gonna do it or not? And I want a call today. I want some reference today. Let me know what you're gonna do. And when you tell me you're gonna do something, you better do it. Say what you mean what you say. Ain't no more time for playing.
Right.
So that was them calling me. They called me about 4 or 5 times. I'm gonna rap with them, but they know what it is. I just had to put my foot down and tell them, hey, wake the fuck up, stop playing.
It is.
That's right.
Father putting it down, letting your children know that it's on site.
You understand? And they know I'm doing it with love. I'm not doing it with respite, or I'm not doing it with violence or nothing like that. But they know what it is.
But it's just that serious, though, Brother Cam. You got to bring it to them like that, because it's not a game out here. It's not a game out here. I be chagrined in my soul.
Huh?
I said I be chagrined in my soul sometimes because people not taking it serious.
Yeah.
But
because the fact that Sister Rain, Brother Cam, Sister Willa, look, I'm right there with you on that plane, because like even I even get irate and upset. I be want to just grab people I know by the throat and just choke slam them like Bobby Lashley.
Yes, sir.
You know, because the fact of the matter, they got access to all this information, and like I say, they walk around here talking, you know, being on social media, want to flash fiat, about saying you got $1,000 Samsung Galaxies and iPhones and all this other stuff like that, but you're not using it for the purpose to try to do the research or study or do none of this stuff like that. Right. But you still want to be up on some nigga shit. Right. What I'm starting to see now is constant injury and stuff. And back to that casualty award what Brother Cam was talking about, another perfect example. Y'all probably saw the video. Somebody slid it to me in my DM. A more slick gate sent it to me about the sister that had got pulled over in Nashville, and
cop was tasing.
Yeah, because first thing first, you know, the cop was more than lenient and everything, but then she's talking about saying you ain't doing nothing, but then you running and stuff, trying to play up here playing victim, and he used a taser and all that taser, but then she pulls out a handgun and turns around and shoots at him and bucks back at him. I'm like, what ended up happening? She ended up being dead on arrival to the hospital.
No.
Yeah, she crashed out in the chase. She crashed out.
Yeah, she crashed out. Because after she shot the policeman and stuff like that.
Got in and
and she peeled off. Because what I'm looking at, it was a routine traffic stop. I said instead of causing all that, just go ahead and comply and just have your day in court. Deal with it right there.
I was wondering what had happened with that, because I'm like, I know good and well my eyes saw him pointing, and then I hear the gunshots going off, and then it's like she puts the car in reverse, just slams the door, backs out like she know how to drive and everything, and then peels off. And
But
I
see,
was
she was in the wrong. See, she had
She was in
dope
the
on
wrong.
her and everything. She
She
had
was
weed,
all the way in the wrong.
and
Period.
she had some weed on her, and she had some other kind of dope on her.
Lord.
so she died dead DOA by the
Yeah.
time she left her.
I mean, that's the reason why she ran. She ran because she was in the wrong. You know, and her mental mind is not thinking, where the fuck you going? Where are you gonna run to?
Right.
Mm.
There's no place you can go. All you can do is surrender because you was in the wrong.
Yeah.
Lord.
And then people want to get all, you know, oh, that white cop, this, that, blah, blah, whoop, whoop. Well,
you already know that's about to come. And,
Right.
and I said this, Cam, the other day. I said, now watch what's gonna happen. You're gonna have Black Lives Matter and then people swarm down there in Nashville, and all this BS gonna start. And I find this very interesting too in the timeline. At the same time, you got the George Floyd trial going on.
Damn.
right. Look at that shit there.
And remember, in 2020, it was the same time of year this year that that all those tension
Yeah,
episodes started happening.
right.
George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and then the guy that jogged.
Yeah, I mean, right there. Same, Breonna Taylor, same as almost similar is exact thing. Now, for the record, for the audience here, I'm not. Now, we all feel sad for what happened with Breonna Taylor, but the truth of the reality of the matter is, her boyfriend was the one that got her killed.
Right.
Yep. Had her in the wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Speak on it.
See, that's what I was saying last week, Wilhelmina, when I was saying that's the perfect example of what I was saying about being around in the vicinity of negativity, people, places, and things.
Yeah.
That's what I was speaking on last week when I said that.
Right.
See, if you're going to be at a vibrational frequency that's high, there's certain people, places, and things that you can't be around.
Right.
So in her case, she had a negative person that was around her that drawed negativity to herself.
Right.
And she became a product of that environment. She became a casualty of war.
Yeah.
Became a casualty of it. And then what you end up having, a whole bunch of chain reactions. You had imbeciles like LeBron James wears a MAGA cap, altered saying, "Make America find the killers of Breonna Taylor" and stuff. And you know, the idiot, he doesn't even had the facts to it. Same thing like it was with in Kenosha with Jacob Blake.
Right.
Talking about, you know, they trying to make it like a so-called white, so-called black issue or whatever. But nobody don't want to talk about it. And Wilhelmina, you heard me state this before.
Yeah.
Jacob Blake had a knife on. Why nobody ain't talking about that?
Right.
Why nobody ain't talking about like he had a warrant out for him and had another charge against him or him sexually assaulting a 15-year-old girl.
Right.
And then on top of that, try to use the vehicle to try to use the cops with the children in there. And they telling the cops telling him to stop. Even his own mama came out there telling him to stop.
Right.
Now, which one was that?
Jacob Blake, up in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then what happened then?
Summertime, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in sometime. Then in July. Then what happened? You had Antifa, you had BLM, shoot right down there.
Yep.
Causing all type of chaos. Now this they showing that's gonna be the same exact thing.
Yeah.
You know, and this, you know, so like I tell people all the time, why you know, I have a major issue. I think all of us have major issues with Black Lives Matter because dead lives don't matter. Period.
There you go. There you go.
Because those three those three chicken heads. Yeah, I'm finna go Liberty City Street on this first.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, those three chicken head hood rats, who are supposed to be the faces of that BS movement, who not only are in bed with the Chinese Communist Party, but they all about going ahead and the destruction of the very fabric of the Moorish home, or the trifecta of Asa, Aset, and Haru.
Right.
You know, they don't even want the brother in the house. Any dude that gets out here wearing something saying Black Lives Matter, you straight or heterosexual,
right?
You just better understand that movement is not for you. That is there to promote feminism, transgenderism, all that stuff.
Homosexuality, gay.
Oh,
don't even. Perfect example of that was shown. Thank God. Thank Allah. I don't watch the Grammys. All that disgusting, horrible act between Cardi B and Melvin the Stallion. And keep in mind, there's children watching them half naked on stage in front of the world. Sister Rain gyrating their hips, thrusting each other's pelvis into each other and stuff. I'm looking like.
What was that halftime show?
This was
that's the Grammys.
The Grammys.
The Grammy Awards. They were doing. The Grammy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And these goddamn and now people can't wake the fuck up and know and can't see this shit that's going on. Ain't got no kind of vision to see what's really going on, what you're looking at, what's happening.
Right.
Yeah.
A hell to the now moment.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. I just looked at that damn video last week that she did with that damn what's her name, Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melvin the Stallion. Real name. Yeah. Joshua.
Oh, that WAP video. Oh, yeah,
I just looked at that shit last week because I was curious. I said, let me look at this, see what the fuck they doing on here. But that was the same shit they did at the show, right?
Yeah. Right. I don't know. Was that the same stuff they did at the show?
This was it, right?
That sick shit, man. They was all up close to each other, licking each other's tongue and all that shit.
Well, that was pretty much it.
Yep.
Filth. And the children sitting there watching that shit, wondering what they doing. What the hell is that?
And then this is another thing. They tried to glorify the performance because they had two strippers doing a tap dance performance, looking like trying to be like paying homage to the Nicholas brothers.
Honey.
Nicholas brothers. Remember in the 1940s, the jazz era, Dorothy Dandridge,
I know who the Nicholas brothers are.
Dandridge, they had far more integrity and class than that.
Oh, yeah. And then she won. What? Did she win Video of the Year or something with that shit?
Yeah.
Yes, brother Cam. Yeah.
With Beyonce. Beyonce.
With Beyonce.
Savage. That.
Yeah, they just resorting to animalism, man. It's all kinds of shit. You got vampires out there, animalistic behavior. I mean, it's sickness, man.
It's sickness. This is what they want to deem as acceptable. They under the guise of what they call cancel culture, which is another excuse for them to full speed their agenda to make this. Because even before that, guys, that we seen the damn thing between Michael Obama and Zaya Wade, which is really a boy, Dwayne Wade's son.
Right.
I mean, like it was that the Megan Thee Stallion. This was just totally sickening.
It was.
You know, and people don't even realize when I say that's a man, that is a man.
Come on, Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
Joshua
P.
Cam, you said she a man too?
Yeah.
I didn't know she was a man.
Oh, I ain't know that either.
Just like Michael Obama.
Yeah, I ain't know that.
Magic Mike Obama.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I don't watch that shit. I don't watch TV.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Every once in a while, I'll turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Over sexualized to make them right for human traffickers and stuff, which is very much rampant now because of this fake president,
right?
That's pretending to be Joe Biden.
Zartan,
yes, Zartan. So this is what's speeding up, and this right here, when they sent this to me, I was looking like it made me sick to my stomach. I'm like, it's babies out there watching this,
right?
You know, watching the Grammys and doing it like this.
And they ain't doing it, and you ain't doing nothing but getting a spell cast on you.
Right.
Yeah, get a spell cast.
With that music, with the vibration of that music, with the lyrics, with that symbolism,
right?
With the mind altering words. Don't watch that shit, man.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, yes.
I'm just trying to find a clip. Here it comes. This is how despicable it was. Like, in what way is this a tribute to talented brothers like the Nicholas brothers duo?
You ain't even got to turn the volume up. It's not. It's more of a mockery than anything, because, like, you know, let's not forget who owns the record labels, who runs the Grammys, who does.
Come on now. Come on.
Right.
Okay. Think about it. These people, these Akhenates, these the Khazarian mafia individuals who got connections to that, they run all this, and a lot of those people happen to be witches or warlocks.
Right.
Exactly.
They're working spells all the time, and and get this: the majority of our people, through the sellout preachers, bishops, and deacons, sellout so-called black politicians, so-called black leaders, and and all them. And let's not forget about the celebs and the athletes. They go right along with it.
Right along with that shit.
To help promote that.
They'll promote and support that shit.
Yeah.
Talk about it, bro.
This is one of the reasons why they wanted Donald Trump out of office so bad, because he was the disruptor. And by the way, don't get it twisted, people. Don't get it twisted. He's not done. Because by forth, he did restore the republic, just to let y'all know.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna explain this to all you undeclared Moors who still calling yourself Negro, Black, Colored, African American, Hispanic, Latino, Indian, and Puerto Rican or Native American. Get on your game, like Brother Cam said. The time for playing games is over with, because time ain't waiting for nobody.
No, sir. Michael Jackson said, "Time waits for no one."
Right. This is
as far as the ones that's our age and set in their ways, lead them right where they at. Focus on the generations behind us, people, because they're the ones who these sick, satanic, Luciferian fucks will want to try to go ahead and come after.
Yes, sir.
Shoot.
Yes, sir.
We got a nation to build, and we got a republic to save.
Yes, sir. I got an inheritance that I got to get back.
That's right.
We have an inheritance to claim back.
That's right.
Tell them again, bro. What we got? Oh, one more time for the people in the back, louder.
We have a nation to build, and we have a republic to save.
Yes.
Because 2021, this is getting ready to pop off. A lot of this stuff is popping out. As we coming out of the birthday period of Pisces, coming into the new, officially 2021, in the birthday period of Aries, the Ram, ruled by Mars, and Mars is a war planet. We are at war. And like,
there you go.
People, same color as that planet. Red.
There you go.
Bravery, courage.
Speak on.
People who born under the sign of Aries know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
That's a fact.
Word up.
Fiery.
It's not a game.
Yeah, so a lot of that from chapter 12, yeah, it relates to a lot of that. You know, so back on to that subject with Black Lives Matter, that's who they like to support, the Cardi B's and the Meek and the Stallions and the Michael Obamas and the and I ain't finna go and shoot at Zyway. That's a 12-year-old boy. They don't know better. I fought the father, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union on that.
Yeah, total fault.
Yeah.
They got in that bullshit.
Yeah, because Dwayne Wade been sold his soul a long time ago.
Well.
Hey, Ryan, you think we should clue him in on what I was saying earlier today about that very subject?
What?
Gabrielle Union sacrificing Dwayne Wade's son out of being to be vindictive because she's still hurt by the fact that he had a baby on her when they broke up. Should I tell him?
Well, you already told him right then. I think that was it.
Oh, I know you a Scorpio. This ain't nothing towards Scorpio. It's just an observation. Remember when they had her and Dwayne supposedly broke up that time, and Dwayne had a baby on her by that other woman? Remember that?
I remember.
Yeah. So she's mad because not only did he have a baby on her while they were on a break, supposedly, remember, people, she was unable to get pregnant. They used the surrogate, the young child that they have together now, both Dwayne and Gabrielle, that is. They used the surrogate. Gabby was never pregnant. However, when she got in trouble with NBC, right around the same time she got in trouble, Nick Cannon got in trouble. Talking about that whole racist thing and the atmosphere working. Nick Cannon had been fired from NBC with America's Got Talent or America's Best some shit. Right. He got into all of that, got in trouble. Next thing you know, Gabrielle getting in trouble, kind of saying the same thing, that Hollywood is racist, white people this, that. But she fucked up. She already saw what happened to Nick Cannon and how he got flayed by Hollywood, by the elites. She ain't want no smoke with that. She didn't want smoke with Simon, what's his name? Simon Cowell from American Idol. Didn't want that smoke. So what do you do when you fuck up in Hollywood and you want to, oh, I'm sorry, elites. I didn't mean it. Don't kick me out. I'm sorry. How do you get back in the good graces of Hollywood and the Hollywood elites that run the place? It's the S word. I give you a hint. It's the S word. Not sex. The other one. Sacrifice. And who better for Gabrielle to offer up than a child that she did not give birth to, and to get back at Dwayne because she's still hurt that he had a child on her while they were broken up. What better way? What difference would it make to her? It's not, the boy is not her son, technically. She didn't carry him. However, being that she's in Hollywood trying to get back in the good graces and remain as a Hollywood elite.
Right.
She serves up this boy, innocent little boy, Dwayne's son. And because Dwayne don't have a ball sack to be a man, his damn self, he is standing by, literally watching his now wife murder his son right in front of him, not physically, but spiritually and soul-wise, by sacrificing him to the wolves of Hollywood, just so she can remain as an A-lister.
Yeah.
So she sacrifices this 12-year-old. Is he 12 or what? 13?
He's 12.
He's 12 by now, right? confused as hell. And not only that, y'all know how they do in Hollywood. Everything is, they call it Hollywood for a reason. Got a white man as a male nanny around their children, day in and day out. Why? That's the most silly shit. And nobody is seeing, like, nobody's calling it out. Why is this white man around your children 24/7? As a babysitter, as a nanny? Then y'all want to come talking to us about Michael Jackson. Slow y'all roll.
Well, Michael Jackson was basically, he was saving the children from these sickos.
You better say it.
These sickos who sacrifice children to the deity Moloch.
You better say it. Oh.
Moloch, Moloch. And on top of that, that name is synonymous with Verizon Wireless.
Oh.
And then on top of that, that's what it goes in. You know how Verizon boasts themselves as being like the so-called leader of 5G. I just find that ironic. So they sending that frequency out, as Cam has mentioned, out to their Verizon 5G Moloch. Moloch sacrificing children.
Yes.
You know, this is exactly what they're doing, which is another reason why they wanted Trump out, because Trump was busting up
right
a lot of these sex trafficking rings and continue to do so and stuff. Now all of a sudden everything is wide open, so they continue to get there. Look at some of these stars now. Look at people like Kathy Griffin, Courtney Cox. You know how the sea hag from Popeye the Sailor Man look like?
Yep.
Look at them now. That's exactly how they look. Adrenochrome withdrawals right now.
Right.
It's so wrinkled up. I mean, you can't even stomach
it. Let's show. Let me. Adrenochrome withdrawals.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, those of y'all who haven't seen it, if you have HBO Max, watch the South Park vaccination special episode.
Oh yeah, I saw
that. Watch that. You saw that? Oh, wasn't it funny how they were trolling the exact same thing that we all been talking about? Yep. That's what I found ironic. Letting us know, like, yeah, y'all know what we're talking about. We're not crazy out here. Look at them.
Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, don't worry, she's next.
Mm-hmm.
She's next. Tom Hanks, he's already been executed, so he's out.
All of them. Look at this. And have y'all noticed? I don't know who the woman was that gave the interview with Michelle Obama this past week, but they were doing like a Zoom type of interview. They were in 2 different locations, but I don't know what's happening with 2020 or if what's the planet that in astrology deals with technology. Which one is that? It's not. Is it Saturn or Mars?
It's not Mars. Saturn deals. Saturn governs Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it can't be Uranus, because Uranus governs Aquarius.
Right. Well, my point that I'm getting to is the technology is one of these planets that deals with technology. So whenever we have problems with the internet, like Twitter, or the internet is just not acting right for folks, technology, that planet will come in and interfere with us down here on Earth trying to, use that internet technology. Well, anyway.
It probably could be Mercury, because Mercury does go into retrograde a lot.
Yeah, it's probably Mercury. That's probably what I'm thinking about.
It's Mercury.
The cameras, I say that to say that the cameras that these news stations and these journalists doing with these Skype interviews, if you pay attention to the way the people are looking on camera now, the cameras are betraying Hollywood people. because it's showing them in a new light. And just like you posted that, I think I sent it to you earlier today. So the post about Joe Biden and the CGI hands, him walking up to him.
Oh yeah,
hands looking crazy.
Yeah, that was a hologram.
Right.
CGI, computer generated imagination.
Right. See, just like how 2020 has messed up the year for people going to work, 2020, you also have to remember, folks, it's possible that it's also delayed new technology coming in. So the technology, these cameras that the media are using these days, especially these computerized Zoom cameras that you have to use for laptops.
Right.
Is betraying people because it's not able to keep up with the smoothness that when we see them on our TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
So the faces and stuff, you got to really know what you're looking at though, but really pay attention to people's faces these days now. Because it's distorting what we're seeing. The naked eye is the most leading technology on this earth, people. It's the devices that man makes that's trying to keep up with us. Because you ever remember, the human body is the most technology computerly advanced device ever to exist. We are the original. We are the technology. Everything else is an imitation trying to imitate us.
Bingo.
Like what's that in the Terminator? Oh, what's that computer system?
Skynet.
Skynet.
Yeah.
Well, we in the 2020 no longer, but 2021. Technology that they got and have been using, there's no update. 2020 messed everything up, people. So now the veil is gone, it's lifted, and it's out of here. Therefore, we able to see everything now because we at home. We got time to really chill, relax. We ain't got to go to jobs that we hate anymore. We can our minds can relax. We can think straight for once, for the first time in a long time. And people are now seeing it in the Hollywood elites. The media cannot help and save their ass. The computer technology is betraying all of them. What a time to be alive. Nothing but greatness is happening.
Gratitude.
Gratitude. So now we're seeing some of these people that are clones. People thought me and O was crazy because talking about people being clowns and stuff. Now people can't help but to see it.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you can't tell the public, the masses, everything. You have to show them.
Right.
And people got to see it for themselves. But you know what? A lot of people so far gone. Even if you show them, they still gonna be in denial.
Still.
That's the reason why now. Time out for that. You don't need to tell nobody shit no more. Right. You need to just work on yourself and your immediate family. That's and let the chips fall where they may. Because there's nothing you can do about the day.
Right.
Exactly.
Like the
this is one of the reasons why I said this past weekend, as I told a few people in their face, I said, I just go ahead and I set myself around like-minded individuals. The same wavelength as you is, which is one of the reasons why I keep my circle small.
Right.
That's right.
Because because I'm showing you this, you're showing this, and you still don't get it. But then don't be surprised, these same individuals come running to you when the shit hit the fan. I say, y'all didn't prepare. You didn't wait till late because Noble Drew Ali stated itself. It's gonna be you're gonna see out here in these streets, you're gonna see blood up that's gonna be up to a horse's brow.
Right.
There you go.
Tell them.
Better get on the right side.
Right.
Get on the right track.
I'm sorry, you're a day late and $1 short, partner. I'll holler at you.
As my father used to say, you better scratch your ass and get glad. Oh well.
Saying, look here. All it is time for right now is self-reflection, self-gnosis, self-mastery.
Yes.
That's all it's time for right now.
Yep.
And just like the brother just said, if you're able to, if spirit allows or puts into your environment like-minded people, you deal with them and that's it. If it's two of y'all, it's two of y'all.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And do like the Boy Scouts say, be prepared.
Hey.
That's it.
Stop playing around. It's not a game. It is
Stop
not a
wasting
game.
time. No more time to waste time. Those are the two most precious things you have, your time and your energy. And it's too late in the game to be wasting these things.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, you got any more news on your end to share? I should pull up.
Besides it, the only thing is about like a lot of people starting to see, you know, besides the fact that, you know, I got a lot of people hating on the Florida Republic right now.
Let them.
You know, because the fact of the matter, because, you know, like, oh, you know, they still buying into this fake
the narrative.
poof, this thing and so on like this. But let me just tell people a little history about Florida and how it connect in a Moorish perspective, which was originally known as the land of flowers. Florida itself, the name is just, that's a corporation.
Break it down for him, bro.
The reason I always refer to it as Florida State, not state of Florida. That's, say state of Florida, that's a corporation.
Right.
Everything is happening here for a reason, because you look at it right now. Trump left DC after he restored the republic. Mm-hmm. So the temporary White House is down here in Palm Beach in Mar-a-Lago. Then you have Tom Brady, who was with the Patriots Corporation, flying the Star Spangled Banner and all that for 20 years.
Yeah.
Comes down to Tampa Bay, BEY, and signs with them and flying this. And the Super Bowl was in Tampa Bay, and he wins. Plus, on top of that, Florida has been like totally been wide open. We've seen all the videos on down here on South Beach and so on like that. And now you got other states like Texas, Mississippi, Alabama getting ready to open April 9th to drop their thing. Arkansas doing the same thing, as well as Louisiana. Mm-hmm. Now, it seems more like to me like, because, you know, these republics are starting to rise back up all of a sudden, because now you see the attacks that's happening here, happening in Texas. Mm-hmm. Saying like, oh, they can't open back up, something like this. They're trying everything they can to try to suppress the rise of the republic, and it's not working.
Right.
You know,
it's like after the Civil War, what was the saying? The South will rise again. South
shall rise again. And that's exactly what we're seeing. A civil war right now that's starting to bubble up through the front. Mm-hmm. But meantime, you still got people out here believing that Joe Biden, this clone, this CGI is still president. I said, no, it's not. He is legal there by affirmation. But since he stole it from Trump through the void, through the change of the ballots or whatever, right. Donald Trump is still the lawful president because the military answers to him. Right. Because he's doing the one thing that we all do, and that's upholding the Constitution. That's upholding the treaties.
And you cannot
remind me what those initials stand for again. CGI.
Computer generated imagination.
Right.
They could make basically a hologram of a living person. I first saw this came about in 2015 when they did Coachella. and they made a hologram of Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah.
So I said to myself, I said, ooh, if they did that, then you best better. And this ain't the first time I don't think anyone will see it. All you got to do is go back and watch Star Wars.
Yep. Oh, that was mine.
Oh, yeah. Go back and watch Star Wars when R2-D2 made that projection, a hologram projection of Princess Leia. This is the same thing, but it's just more the high scale. Because people don't realize the real Joe Biden, as Trump said, had ended up getting his shot back in December 12th. And he wasn't talking about a vaccine shot. He got his shot.
Right.
Executed December 12th. And he stated that back in February when he see that, you know, which is why I tell people all the time, I'd rather watch what a person does rather than what they say. And I tell people, you got to watch when it comes to Trump, because Trump's speaking double talk, but he also drops some jewels and puts you on game, though.
Right.
But like
Trump playing chess for real.
No, this is chess. Something. Oh, and for the record, Moors, we the ones created chess.
Amen.
And like I said, that's another thing, Cam. I'm heavily getting back into fundamental wise is playing chess.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because people got to understand something, that we at war out here, and if you ain't being the chess player that you know that you can be, then we're gonna end up losing.
Right.
That's right. You're gonna continue to wind up being a pawn in the game.
Right.
That's right.
Speak on it, my brothers and sisters.
Being a pawn. Exactly.
Right.
But like I said, it's all a movie, but it's about to be over with. I would say, quote me on it, I would say by Easter, it'll be coming into the light, because you got to go through the darkness to get to the light, because this is still March Madness. And a lot of these people are being dealt with, you know.
Deal with them, ancestors.
That's right. That's right.
Ancestors flipping the table.
Because remember, Trump, all them, they got everything. They got it all. I mean, even when January 6th, where CNN want to talk about, oh, well, that was Trump supporters or domestic terrorists, when that truly was Antifa dressed as Trump supporters. But also you also had special forces who infiltrated Antifa, ran up into the offices of Pelosi them and snatched her laptop, snatched Chuck Schumer's laptop, snatched Mitch McConnell's laptop, snatched Adam Schiff's laptop, snatched all of them.
Right, like 15 to 19 other laptops, and they already done with that shit.
Yep.
Oh my.
And we just haven't heard about it yet.
Yeah, we ain't
know
about it yet.
Yes.
Exactly.
It's real out here.
That's the reason why it's so important to get on your spirituality. Stop playing.
Right.
You better leave that damn religion, religioso dogma alone.
Exactly.
Rely on something.
Yep. Because religion ain't nothing. It's confusion. It's man-made, and it's all about control. And people start understanding that, because the good thing, I see the upswing on this. I see a lot of young people. They're doing just like they did, like moving away from running away from the Democratic plantation. I see them walking away from the church, and they starting to get like in the spirituality. I've seen more of them doing meditation. I've seen more of them, like Cam say, like they hitting the books. I mean, literally studying and stuff.
That's right.
Grounding,
esoteric stuff like that.
Right.
And I see them all the time. And a lot of them being in the law libraries. I've seen them like got their nose buried into the Black's Law Dictionary.
Yes.
They getting their legal lease on. You know.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. I even had the other day, I had like a young man came and asked me, because he seen me wore my manga cap, and he literally seen this. He seen Old Glory pin right there in the front, saying like, "Oh, you're more like that." I said, "Yeah, that's right, young brother, and
Show it again.
you're more too.
You're more too."
Yeah.
Show it again for me. I missed it.
Yeah. I said it like this. I told him, "Get from me. Look up Noble Drew Ali." And he said, "Yeah, I've heard the man before like that." I said, "Yeah, he's been talked about the most for the past 30 years on social media."
Yep.
Okay.
Show me that hat again.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Back up a little bit.
Make America.
Make America North again.
Yeah.
I got to get another one of those too.
Speaking of the books, people, I know that these books be costing, they going out the woo-hawk like crazy. But fear not, people. It's websites out here that we can use and still find these books that is hard to find, that they on Amazon trying to charge $2,000, $5,000, or whatever price tags for. Go to archive.org and just get your studying on. You ain't gotta drive across town if your public library downtown is too far.
Yeah. Or just download the PDF
Down.
and have it printed up onto a binder and make a binder out of it and do it just like that. That's what I did when it found the rudder and the sextant. I had it download the PDF, went to FedEx,
right,
up on letter size paper, and they made a binder out of it.
Right.
They didn't ask you. They didn't say nothing about copyrights or nothing like that.
No whatsoever.
They should.
But the Kinko's FedEx thing.
No, FedEx. No, they ain't never questioned it.
No, I'm saying you got it done at the Kinko's FedEx joint.
Yeah, I had them printed out for me.
Yeah. I need to get that. I really want my own physical copy, but I need that Black's Law Dictionary fourth edition. I need to get that.
Yeah, that one there you can get. They selling plenty on eBay, brother Cam.
Black's Law, fourth edition, right, Cam?
Right.
Yeah, fourth edition. The third, I got a third edition as well, but they don't price them up like last I saw like $150 for them. I'm like,
damn.
But you know what? It's worth it because
I'm gonna have to get it to get that. I mean, I'm gonna get it.
Here's one they say for $10.
No, that can't be right.
That ain't right.
Something wrong with that book.
That's all.
Yeah,
that's the abbreviated version.
Yeah. Too good to be true with that price. They ain't giving information to more that easy.
I need me a Fed too. Where I can get my Fed at? RB Bay Publishing.
RB Bay won't have. Let me see. You could go to what's the name of the place? Lauters, Lauter. Will it type up LA?
Oh, okay. LAUTER.
Lauterer.com. Yeah.
This where Cam can find a Fed he was asking you about.
Right. Yeah.
Now break that down. Like me, like sisters like me and Rain.
Yeah.
We can rock our fezzes too, but do they have to be? I've seen women with fezzes on, but
look,
it's like
they wear fezzes too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you mostly just will see them wearing a red scarf and wrap it in a turban just to be feminine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fraternal stuff. Not that type of fez. All that.
Let's see a plain fez. I want a black one.
These are the Eastern Star Daughters of the American Revolution.
Yeah.
Keep going. Where is that? I bet they ain't got no plain one, do it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, scroll back up.
Okay.
To Fraternal Store.
Okay.
Oh, right here, right. You
Oh,
just
my bad. Go back.
no, right here where it say Moorish American.
Okay. Right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. They got the red and black and the white one, brother.
There you go.
Woo!
Okay, I'm gonna be going there.
Mm-hmm. Now, all with the tassel.
Is that the look? Is that the right joint though? Is it a full? Is it a full one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they even sell the cases for them too, so you could store them and the line. Like
so,
$39 for the case.
So how did you figure out your size, brother?
No, just if you know you.
I wear a size 13 shoe.
Oh,
let's see what they.
I'm just saying. I wear a size 13 shoe. So what do you think I should wear in that hat? An extra large?
They probably like 75/8 because I fit the same size shoe as well. As far as head size go.
Now that joint look like it's short though. It don't look like it's long and wide like the one you got on your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yours is
yeah, but they do sell the long tassel though. Oh, they do sell.
Yeah, I see the tassel down here.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the actual fez itself. It
the
like
fez.
a short fez.
Oh, the fez itself. No, that's just a picture. But when you get it, it's not going to be like that.
Looks like yours.
It's not going to be tall like yours.
Mine's is tall. So yeah, they only sell that one. That's going to be like nearly right. It's going to be right there. So
I want one like what you got on your head.
Yeah, but let me see. Who else sells? I know brother.
Damn sure ain't getting nothing from the Walmart. That's for damn certain.
What the hell? Walmart sell fez?
That's what they say right here.
Well, that's not a fez.
Oh, they trolling. That must be some.
They just trolling.
Halloween.
Yeah. Better stop playing.
Shopping. Okay, wait.
I don't know. I will find it. I'll find it.
Yeah, we just gonna have to make that one a day, like a mission one day, special mission for us. Because how to
Rain, where you hail at? Where you domicile?
In North Carolina territory.
Right on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right next to Tennessee.
Right. Tennessee.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about this?
Go to Morris Fez. Go to Morris Fez. Scroll down to Morris Fez.
All right here. Okay.
See something.
Nah,
that's just a regular cap. No, not these jokers. No, see, no, they ain't showing that. No.
More.
What if you just put in tall fez?
Yeah.
Tall fez.
No, go right here. Go here. Let's say MorrisFez.com, Morris Fez store.
.com, right? Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that look like about the size you got. Oh, would y'all say?
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Estimate fair size. Okay, they got large 7 and 3/8, extra large 7 and 5/8.
Damn.
Let's see what happened if we click that. Does it take us there? Okay, submit. What? Oh, this is just a newsletter. Okay, that's what they doing. They don't really have it.
I don't know. I'll find it.
We won't find it though. We'll find something eventually. Let's
I'll
see.
look in. I'll find it somewhere.
Yeah. We gonna praise it and give it glory like Sister Rain always. Ooh, wait a minute. What about this? No. Oliver, do you know this site?
This one.
Them joints short.
Yeah. But oh, this is a nice.
Yeah, you can always find. You always can find some on Etsy though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice though.
Yeah.
That's a
trying to
nice.
look for. We trying to look for affairs for Brother Cam.
Yeah, more wear.
Yeah, we'll come back to that later.
More wear.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see.
Now go back to Etsy. Go back to Etsy.
I'll go back. Okay. Uh-oh.
That black one look long.
This right here, the 39 one.
Yeah. It ain't got no tassel. It don't have no tassel on. It's got that little thing at the top.
Yeah.
It's like a kufi.
Yeah, more so. It's like what
Kufi.
Australian wool felt perforated tarbouche with stem.
Yeah, that's an Australian style. I ain't no Australian.
All right. The audacity. The audacity. Well, yeah, like I'll say, I'm sure we can find something. Ooh, okay. What about this size?
Those are miniature ones.
No.
Scroll down some more.
Turkish fezzes, I'm sure.
Well, you know that ain't
it. Nah. Oh, he got the cone head over here. What is happening? Smoking caps. That's what the Italian was wearing in Red Dead Redemption. The Italian Bronte. He wore a smoking cap, fez. These short ones.
What they call a tarbouche.
Tarboot, yeah. I'm gonna look into this for you, though, Cam.
Oh, good. All right.
See if we can. I'm gonna make that a task while I'm editing tomorrow. Yeah, we might have to make this a adventure on that.
It's all good.
Yeah. Oh, but before we go, we want to share with y'all. Still got news to share with y'all. You know, it's Amexem Wednesday, and me and O, we usually do the Moorish news here on the Drop Squad. So check this out. Earlier, I saw today. It's about people, they're going crazy over in Tel Aviv. Like, it's going down over there in the Middle East. And they're trying to tell people, they're making it mandatory that people have to have what they're calling a green card pass, showing that you are vaccinated. So I'm gonna just hit play, and you can see and hear for yourself. Y'all can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to be like last.
So let's first just start.
Okay, here we go.
So let's first just start with the latest here on the ground. Segment of protest that started just around an hour and 15 minutes ago. It was around 100 people and has since expanded. We're talking already about hundreds that have gathered here, really representing different segments of Israeli society and hear about different issues. But there are some common threads. There are some common issues that have brought protesters, activists, common citizens here to the U.S. square.
Hold on, can somebody mute? Little background reverb. Everybody mute for a little second. Okay, there we go. Thank y'all.
So let's first just start with the latest here on the ground. We're talking about a protest that started just around an hour and 15 minutes ago. It was around 100 people. It has since expanded. We're talking already about hundreds that have gathered here, really representing different segments of Israeli society and hear about different issues. But there are some common threads. There are some common issues that have brought protesters, activists, common citizens here to the Bima Square in the heart of Tel Aviv. I'm joined by one of those social activists here with me, Arnon Maoz. Arnon, I've actually met numerous times already. I've seen him at protests against police brutality. I've seen you at protests against the Israeli government in Jerusalem. And I see you here again today. I imagine that all these different issues have something in common. What brought you here tonight?
We're getting to the point that the new law coming today in Israel parliament, which is giving privacy the non-vaccine people to all the cities, municipality, and also the social security systems and police. So Israel officially is a new dictator of here in. They say the only democracy in the Middle East. I say the new dictator today. Write these dates for today. The vaccine is experience, is a clinical experience par excellence. The FDA improvement. France didn't get it. German didn't get it. People don't get it. And our government present himself, Benjamin Melikovsky, Netanyahu, is present himself as a messiah, as the one that fixed the problem. And in the end, if you read the really notes of Pfizer, this is a huge business. The next new startup of biotech in Israel. This is the plan to vaccine all the people.
So you think that there's something bigger happening here?
Of course, it's more bigger than everyone. And if you are getting someone free, you are the product. And we are not the product. And our children are not the product. And here, as a government, you don't have allowed. You want to be vaccinated? Vaccine yourself, whatever you want.
You don't have a problem with the vaccine itself. You think that people here are free to do so. I've even seen some people holding signs that say, I'm not against vaccines, but I'm against what you're doing to the Israeli people. What is that exactly? What are they doing?
The history of the Israeli nation, proof as a Yemenite story that's discovered 70 years ago, and more stories about the South with the soldiers in 2003. We have a lot of stories of Nazism thought. And now we see the fact that there's new laws here, a common law on these governments. This is non-relevant governments as a Jew.
I want to ask you one last question. We only have a minute left. I'm seeing a lot of people walking around with yellow patch on their arm. Is that a little bit too much? What do you think?
I think we have a new tech Holocaust in Israel. That's a startup Holocaust. That's what it is. Vaccine people against the law, by the law, yeah. The Nazis also was by the law. Everything was by the law.
Is this the tipping point for you? Is this the tipping point? I've seen you many times.
This is very big tipping point, and we are very in danger. The country closed. No flights out, no flights in. The American government said to all the civilians, run from Israel. Something happens here, and it's happened big time, and this government doesn't stop because the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister is busy only with the crime system problems. You're not busy by my healthiness or my children's education or the communication. They're part of the new order, world new order, and we are against that. And we, as a Jew, don't believe anymore in this country. That's it.
Caleb, Arnon is making an important point here, and it's important to acknowledge that there are many people that are very skeptical today, and obviously we're seeing that there are hundreds of them here gathered in the heart of Tel Aviv to express their discontent and their distrust with the Israeli government. Caleb?
Daniel, everyone should be free to express their opinion, and all opinions are valid. I do have to say, and I don't often say this, I find some of the comments and analogies made by that gentleman just now highly objectionable and even offensive. That is my own view.
Right,
Daniel?
and there are many people here, Caleb, that think the same way, but I understand that absolutely.
Well, I just had to say that. Daniel Tzemach there in Habima Square, where you see big crowd. Thank you for that.
See, they out here. You see what the man said at the end. The agenda is very well.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can unmute and Ray.
Yeah.
See, y'all got the mute on. But as y'all heard it yourself, the dude at the end, just like Dr. Oz tried to do with Wendy Williams last week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a response to him. Fuck your feelings.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
A man ain't a man if he ain't willing, if he's not able to speak his mind. or a woman ain't a woman if they're not able to speak their mind.
Right.
Or scared to speak their mind.
Yeah. So I'm saying, so that just goes to show you that anchor man or whoever the hell he is, he wants to call it. See, he's still latching on to that. He ain't ready for the fifth dimension.
Right.
Let his ass stay there in the third dimension, right where he belongs. He's still called part of the matrix because they know their whole thing is crumbling. It's getting ready to crumble. It's eating themselves up from the inside on out. You know, the great awakening is happening. The world is waking up.
Right.
Okay.
Get the book. What is it? 2019, the Great Reset. COVID-19, the Great Reset. Shout out to Truth Talk Nation and Judah Woke Ace for that.
Yeah, the Great Reset. Yeah, that's exactly what these globalists want. Great Reset. They want everybody to be masked up, everybody to take these vaccines. So it's all about population control and all that. Remember, these are the same people that still talking about want to block out rock.
Right.
Right.
You know, so they can great reset these nuts as far as I'm concerned.
Hey.
Get them, bro. Get them.
Yeah, they could do that because guess what? They already dealing with something else, and they like that because like when Trump told them at Davos in front of George Soros, he told them we are not going to go ahead and destroy something that God has created for us.
Yeah,
God has left us. You got us messed up.
Speak on it.
So that's so that's one of the things about with that because see a lot of these jokers, a lot of these traders, they being dealt with and they know it. You know.
Just like Biden trying to tell sending threats to Russia and Putin.
Right. Who was sending threats to Putin?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
Oh, it's about Biden?
Yeah. When that this week he said he gonna telling Putin that he gonna pay for mailing in the 2020 election when we all know we done found out the truth, right? Already. It's the opposite. It's in reverse. Here the Clintons and the Bidens, Obama, they blamed Russia for what they were doing.
Yeah, that's a cover up. And see, and on top of that, here's another thing too. Putin himself is a patriot, and another thing because he's got rid of the central bankers out of Russia. So you know, so like and people got to understand like with Putin, man. Like I say, I've been watching Putin for a long time, and
right.
Putin is basically he's on our side because even in Russia, the same way as it is in Germany, they even have statues and paintings of Moors there in Russia. I say, yeah, because we was in Russia too. We all over the whole damn planet is all. They know who we are.
Russia never went through a conquisto phase with the Spanish crown and the English crown or the French crown.
Now, just for clarification, is Putin really on our side or he just not on their side?
No, Putin is on our side. He's on the side of the white hats. Remember,
Lord bless you.
Remember, Sister Rain, this is all a movie, and everybody is just playing their part on the surface. So, you know, because remember, it's a war going on that's underground, shadow war. We are witnessing like the greatest game that's bigger than the Super Bowl, which is the Patriots versus the Steelers. S-T-E-A-L-ers. So that's the thing about with that. And guess what? The Steelers are losing. As you can see right now, they're getting ready to serve the pedophile and rapist nipple boy himself, Andrew Cuomo, up on the silver platter. And this is something I found very interesting.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
And something I found very interesting. You had 7 women came and confirmed it. And notice I'm talking 7. Okay. But when you got phonies like Kamala Abad, otherwise known as Kamala Harris, and the rest of them, and now so you got a domino effect. Cuomo is about to get impeached. Gavin Newsom, otherwise known as Kim Jong Newsom, he's getting ready to be recalled. And now Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the wicked wench of the North, she's in trouble now for the same similar thing that none of them ain't talking about with Cuomo killing 10,000 people in the nursing home stuff. So really, to tell you the truth, their whole thing with the Democrats and some of these Renos, the deep state. Oh, yep, that's the papers right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that?
Have you seen it yet?
Yeah.
Shout out to our brother Supreme.
Yeah, Supreme is this, yeah.
Shout out to our brother. He reposted this from Luxury Protogat.
Yeah.
Anyway, it said, my brother said, a few weeks ago, Ghislaine Maxwell had a hearing in court. It centered around releasing names in connection to one of her cases. Here's a list of defendants and crimes they are accused of. The big 3 are Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, Sean Jay-Z Carter. It's alleged. Hold on.
Also, some other names on there too. Let me just get in there real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
You got Beyonce on there listed as defendant. Universal Music Group, Def Jam Records, Walt Disney Company, Miramax.
Yes.
John Luke Brunel, Young Money Entertainment. That's Lil Wayne's on. What's wrong with that? Robert Kelly, Mr. My mind is telling me Mr. R. Kelly himself. Virgil Abloh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That list so goddamn long, man.
Man.
The entire city of New York and the New York NYPD.
Damn near.
Which is no surprise because the NYPD hails as one of the largest police departments in the country. And they've been heavily involved in a lot of human trafficking.
And speaking of that, you got to connect the dots again. Remember, they going after T.I. and Tiny. Remember, as you read in I think it's one of these, it's probably here in the caption that the Supreme got written, or either it's in one of these slides. But remember, it says that the one couple has 6 children together. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, here it is. Corporate defendants accused of unlawful surveillance, spying, stalking, taking and kidnapping for the criminal intent of sexual assault, abuse. And then it's got some more. And then when you hear that the people that they talking about with the 6 kids, who we've been hearing about under fire, and they both got children together, that's about 6 kids. Who fit that description in hip hop? From Atlanta.
That's T.I. and Tiny.
Oh, T.I. and Tiny. T.I. and Tiny.
Ain't they trying to accuse them of what? Kidnap? Is kidnapping one of them?
Doing something strange for some change.
Rape, allegedly date raping and sexual assault, abuse, along those lines, right? That's why they're trying to set it up. they making T.I. and Tiny take the fall.
Well, I don't know. T.I. might need to take the fall. T.I. when all of this stuff jumped off with the COVID, and then that's when a couple of 2-3 Black folks, Tamika Mallory and T.I. especially, even Puffy was in it a little bit, not much. He was laying real low. Right. But T.I. was going strong after Lords of London. Yeah. Telling them they needed to be paying the people what the people was due and all of this. He done wrote letters and everything. Yep. Like he going strong for the melanated people. And then all of a sudden you didn't hear anything else. Right. You didn't hear anything else from him. Right. And then next thing you know, you turn around, Tiny got a show, his wife got a show, he got some other kind of something dropping, he getting all these haircuts, new clothes and shit. I was like, oh, what happened? Did you get the check? Did nobody else get no checks? Right. He got that up. Podcast, with them big words he always use, expeditious podcast or whatever. Ain't none of them hitting on that. All of this stuff. Ain't none of them hitting on that. So you see where I'm talking about, where it says here, right here.
As I'm concerned, I don't mess with none of them so-called celebrities, so-called stars who trying to act as if they're fighting on the behalf of Moors. Right. Because in order to even... do you really see any real thing that they're doing? Any real substance or tangible thing in anything they're doing other than running their mouth, bumping their gum? Right.
That's it. That's all I saw.
And don't talk to me about they be doing shit at Thanksgiving time, giving out Christmas Thanksgiving turkeys and Christmas hams and shit. Don't nobody care about that shit.
I don't care about that shit. They keeping our people distracted with that bullshit.
Right. Look, and them damn turkeys probably coming from China, so you know you ought not be eating that shit nowhere. Yes. Talk about it, sis. Talk about it. But y'all see where I got it right here, right? You see that? Oh, Rain, plaintiff. Who are plaintiffs 2 and 3? Sharon, how many children together? 6 children. T.I. got how many sons? 3 sons. And at least 3 daughters.
I'm so crazy. I don't even care nothing about that shit. Yep. All that old celebrity news and all that old bullshit, man, they miss me with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ain't hitting on nothing. They ain't hitting on nothing. It ain't. They just trying to keep their damn checks coming.
That's all they do. They trying to keep that money rolling in.
That's it.
And they will throw their mama under the bus just to keep them checks rolling in. In that deposit. I promise you they will.
But they still wondering what happened to Biggie and Tupac, aren't they? And that was the closest people that was with them. We've all been riding with them and for them. They're suspects.
There you go.
Didn't we talk about that earlier?
We was just talking about that earlier today. Yeah.
And the killer is probably allegedly been the one that's right all up in our face the past, 20, 30 years.
I'm so crazy, man. I don't even want to hear shit about them, man. But they all crooks and crooked.
Thank you.
Amen.
Anybody that sell their mama, they'll sell their mama. You kill your own baby, the mother of your 3 kids. You trash. You trash. That's all I'm gonna say on it.
Sold out.
Sold out. But yeah, to answer the earlier question, Cam says Biden, Putin will pay a price for Russian interference in U.S. election. The most backwards ass shit. It's so convenient. Ain't it always convenient?
You know, Biden is not doing that. That's somebody telling him to do that.
Right.
The reason why I stated this before, Putin has kicked out the Rothschilds bankers out of Russia.
That part.
He kicked them out.
Now that's some interesting news.
Yeah. So I'm not surprised that they're at them for that, but they about to lose anyway because like I said, they're gonna lose that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that type of problems with
it ain't gonna work out
because like Trump has already finished off the CIA. As you know, the CIA changed their logo and stuff ever since they went that firefight went down in Frankfurt.
Wait, I didn't know that.
What?
Oh yeah.
I know that.
Oh Lord, let's hold on. Gotta see what we doing.
Firefight.
Yep, that's it right there.
Oh my goodness. Talk about the men in black. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, because former CIA director Gina Haspel, she's in prison over in Greenland, if not executed already, because in that firefight they had in Frankfurt, she was there. The White Hats, they got all those Dominion servers, and she was involved in that firefight and got injured. So she has no choice but to work with Trump now.
Right.
Even though she tried to have him killed on several occasions.
Oh goodness.
Because like I tell people, like people ain't like, it's still a movie. I mean, people looking like, this is starting to get ugly out there, but I believe that, like I say, the ending is gonna be spectacular. So, so like what Cam says and all that stuff like that with the celebs and all that, never mind that, because all their ass is gonna be dealt with. If not, they already are. And we just have to do our part in our due diligence. That's my main focus. My main focus is basically, I keep on top of this because it's current news in relation to what we're trying to do. But our main focus really should be like on, honoring our mother and father, nationalizing civics, reestablishing our trust, getting all our affairs in order, stuff like that.
Did y'all go out?
I mean,
when?
Just now. I went out. I was like, "What the hell going on?"
Cam, you must have went out.
Yeah, I guess so. And I touched the screen, and then it came back on and reconnected.
Yeah, it's been doing that. If y'all notice.
Damn.
You already know what that is.
They do that to me all the time over here. Every time. Yeah, but we looking crazy on the show like I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I'm just sitting there looking at it. I'm thinking you just waiting and I said, what the hell? Ain't nobody. I'm looking at it. Oh shit, I'm froze. Shit.
Right. That's how it be doing me.
The hell?
It do me like that all the time. But before we go, I'm trying to find the page where it says that Trump could never transfer power to Biden because you can't transfer to treasonous traitors.
Well,
I had that page.
And another thing too, Trump, he never conceded.
Right.
He
never
conceded. So that part.
Another thing.
Right.
Never conceded.
Right.
Because like I said, on top of that, July 4th, 2020, on Mount Rushmore, he dissolved and got rid of the United States of America Corporation, which is now in the process of liquidation, and he restored the republic.
And that was in what now?
And on July 4th at Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Got rid of what, bro? Say one more time. What was he getting rid of at Mount Rushmore?
He got rid of the
USA
Inc.
Okay. Trump disbanded.
Oh, that's SC.
Let me put corporation. Yeah, this is a good night, folks. Y'all caught us at we all on 4 cylinders tonight, folks. For tonight's Amexem Wednesday, we just firing on all cylinders tonight. If you can't already tell, getting this information because it's just one of them nights. We're just hitting home runs as a team out here. So, I'm gonna try to find these pages, my research pages. You know how the internet it'll kick you out sometimes and you just lose all your stuff and it shut the whole thing down. But I know I got them saved. I'm gonna just take my time trying to find it. But Trump officially withdraws U.S. from World Health.
That's World Health Organization. That's
that's not it.
Remember that.
But I'm gonna be on the lookout.
Amen.
Yeah, well, you could, just look for it later. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah, I was about to say it's probably not highly publicized, this information.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. Because that's how they roll, right? Oh,
yeah.
All
so,
the main.
But trust me when I tell you this, because look, all you have to do is just look and connect the dots. The Federal Reserve is no more. The U.S. Treasury swallowed that up. They're reinstituting the gold and silver standard, which is one of the reasons why silver is up at $30 now. So, which is real currency. Article 1, Section 10, Paragraph 1 of the Constitution clearly states that gold and silver are coin and payment of debt,
right?
Not fiat money. Plus a lot of other things. That's about going on. You look up the Nasara Jasara Act, like college loans being paid off in full.
Yep.
A lot of this stuff, like soon to get rid of the IRS, that sort of thing, like that. Right. See, what all Trump doing, he's just sitting back and they letting these idiots, because look, they got caught when during the election day.
Oh yeah.
And I told people on those ballots, Trump played this 5 months ahead, because those ballots, those have like radioactive watermarks on those that can only be seen under a different light. Right. And they have GPS locators on them, so they know exactly what happened, where all these ballots at, and everything. So he couldn't just go and rush in to get them like that. He got to let them play it out so they commit the total crime, which they did. That's why they speeding up a lot of the stuff they doing. And they controlling everything. So do not worry, people. All this crazy stuff you seeing, like, oh well, he opening the borders, this and that. They know the fake news is on their side, on the side of the deep state. But the Patriots are still in control. Because they got everything and they got it all. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I thought that Nasara Jasara thing was a fake thing, not a real thing.
No, actually, it's a real thing. It was supposed to happen in 2001, but George W. Bush and Chief Justice and Trader, Supreme Court Justice and Chief Justice and Trader John Roberts, they blocked it. They buried it to try to keep from to keep the people from getting it. But Trump ended up getting it. Yeah. And by the way, on March 4th, Donald Trump was inaugurated in secret as the 19th president of the U.S. Republic.
Look at that.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is 95% is secret. Only 5% of it is public. So guess what the hell that means? Well, go back to that. I'm gonna read that. Yeah. So all the main patriots are now saying the same thing. Have the same information during Trump's speech, February 28, 2021. That was at CPAC down here in Orlando, in Florida. He gave us a code. He said he'll compete in 2024. I knew that. And he will win for the third time. Remember when he said, well, shoot, one of the Democrats, well, I already beat him twice. I might as well, shoot, I could beat him for a third time if I wanted to.
All right. Oh, and also before that, remember, bro, he mentioned a lot of people have been asking and wondering if Trump is going to form his own political party. There's no need.
No, that's fake news.
We got the Republican Party. Remember he said that, Rain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, fake news. He's not going to form his own party. For what? He's got the Republican Party.
Exactly.
So yeah, he'll get a third term, you know. So he'll end the second term as the 19th president of the Republic, but he'll compete again to win the third. So he'll receive 2 terms as president of the 19th Republic. So, which is now, Trump is now the 19th president of the Republic. And it'll only be announced at the launch of Nasara law and until the final closure of the Federal Reserve. Now, behind the scenes, Flynn's military coup is going on. When the global military strike ends and Nasara launches, that's when we'll receive the announcement that Trump will be president. It will be very soon, and we will continue to be under military control as we are now in America. So right now, it's a whole lot of arrests still to be made around the world.
Right.
Most of it's already been accomplished. So, like
where the cheese at? Where the cheese at?
Hey.
They rescued the kids, remember?
No, cheese.
He said the cheese, not the kids.
Guap.
Cheese.
The Nero. Moolah.
Yeah.
The gold and the silver.
They got that back. They got that back from England after they executed the Queen. Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Rich ass. Right.
Yeah. So what Trump doing, he in code, he basically is giving us back giving the ancestral state of Amexem back to the Moors in so many ways. Because he's speaking in double talk.
Right. And Pete thought this past week, didn't they do the Harry and Meghan interview? That bullshit.
Meghan Markle, the transgender CIA operative.
Right. And
her and Harry, they already were executed. That was holograms.
Oh, tell me this. Would you agree if I said that the whole reason that they got Meghan in with Harry is to help get the heat off of Prince Andrew's ass because of the shit that he's involved in?
Yeah, on Epstein Island. Yeah.
So they bring in Meghan Markle. Who better than to get an actress, somebody that's known for wanting attention, to take off the heat when the shit hit the fan and the truth start coming out. And what they do, they send her out to do the whole pull that race car narrative with the royal family.
Right.
Like, come on, think ahead, people. This whole, the royal family is racist, this and that. This is a plan that they all in on. Queen Elizabeth is pulling the strings on this orchestration. I'm telling you.
She's already dead.
She ain't doing nothing now.
And on top of that, to be honest, I could care less about Queen Elizabeth all them like them.
Yeah. Well, not Queen Elizabeth. I should just say the firm, the rest of them.
That's what it is. I mean, even though, don't get me wrong, all that, the UK, Ireland, which this is the 18th today, it's like 12 something. It's the 18th today because thank goodness that St. Patrick's Day is gone, so we don't celebrate that. Fuck St. Patrick.
Fuck that shit.
Amen.
Fuck that.
So, I could care less about, everybody was coming to me asking me about like, oh, with the royal family, Meghan Markle. I said, Meghan Markle dead.
Who give a fuck? That's what y'all think.
No, that's the thing with a lot of our people. They're too busy worrying about they're too indoctrinated in celebrity worship and all this other stuff.
Right.
But but they're not trying to do their due diligence in order to get the correct their proper status. And then this is what they want to get out there. Want to talk about saying that they're black and proud and all that.
Right.
Then when you in the civilized world, they're gonna look at you like you crazy. Then the next thing you know, you want to respond talking about, oh, it's discrimination, it's racism, and it's not racism. Race is the human species.
Right.
I know my rights, all that old shit.
Yeah.
Right.
They falling behind that Colin Kaepernick BS.
Yeah.
Know your rights count. No, goddamn it. You calling yourself an adjective. You don't know your rights.
The whole Martin Luther King,
all that junk he was doing, like, and he I ain't gonna lie, even I supported it briefly, but when I realized that he still want to keep us in the black box, taking a knee during football games, and next thing you know, everybody else want to do it and all this other stuff. The Hiram a Biff.
Yes. Right.
Sort of thing like that. I mean, shoot, the end game, what was his end game? To get a lucrative deal with Nike, being paid off with by the CCP.
Crying wolf on something.
Same people who sign, who writes the checks for LeBron James.
Right.
But LeBron wants to be a woke social justice warrior. I call these guys woke supremacists.
More than an we don't have to just shut up and play ball.
Yeah, Lord, yeah.
Crazy.
So, cause like I particularly with him, but talking about he got an educated mind and all that. Got an educated mind, but you still calling yourself adjective.
Right.
You calling yourself saying you pale. But you got an educated mind, LeBron, right? Yeah, okay.
You notice it's all the Martin Luther King Boys Coalition.
Yeah, well, he boule anyway. Same thing like with the new boules like Nick Cannon, Tiffany Haddish. And I find that very particular with her. Tiffany Haddish. She picks the last name of an Ashkenazi.
Of a who?
Ashkenazi.
Oh.
You gotta think about it. It's agendas out here. Like, why is it that when something's happened to so-called black people, they're trying to mobilize the young black people, and then the people they getting us mobilized and all riled up by are the so-called half and half boys they got black fathers but white mothers.
Yeah, I mean, all this go back. You look at. Take it back to the 1920s, 1940s or whatever, back during that time. A. Philip Randolph and, of course, James Farmer collaborated with J. Edgar Hoover, to have Marcus Garvey deported. And I forgot, W.B. Du Bois was also involved in there too, because he called Marcus Garvey a big old ape. Also remember, these are the same individuals who probably also had a hand in the infiltration of the Moorish Science Temple of America too.
All right.
Look that up, people.
Exactly.
Them jokers. What was that cat name that you just named that was with that movement with Martin them? What's that cat name?
W.E.B. Du Bois.
No, somebody else.
No. To my A. Philip Randolph.
Yeah, that sucker there, and 5 more others was called the Big Six.
Yeah,
They were called the Big Six.
A. Philip Randolph, Whitney Young. Is Whitney Young? Whitney Young, James Farmer, Roy Wilkins.
I got
Roy Wilkins,
John Lewis, and Martin Luther King.
The niggas with the Big Six. They sold our people out. They took money and they sold our people out.
Big time.
Facts. And don't forget the ones that they talked about that came up under Noble Drew Ali. It's this dude. I saw the video today on our official Instagram page from somebody. He posted about this video where the man was saying it was 5 people that came up under the prop.
I know who they're talking about. That's Todd's son, Hannibal Bay.
Yes, him. He said only 4 of them became millionaires and got rich off the knowledge of Noble Drew Ali and sold you out. Only 1 person kept it real and didn't sell us out.
Yeah, that was CM Bay. See, he the one that came with the Clock of Destiny.
Yeah.
I got that. Brother Cam, you could get the actual booklets from RV Bay Publication. I think it's about like $3 or $3.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there, that price. It's pretty cheap. And wrote the Zodiac Constitution too, and filed it with the Library of Congress in 1948. You know.
Okay.
So that's a thing like with that. But that Big Six, yeah, people get mad as hell when I say, man, shoot, Martin Luther King sold us out, man, shoot. And on
Thank you.
I don't get mad.
I got pictures of him where him and Coretta rubbing elbows with the Rothschilds and all that, and how he was heavily financed by some of the biggest financial institutions. Chase Manhattan comes into mind.
Yes.
You know, so.
But see, he knew who he was over with. That's the reason why he had. Remember that last speech that he made where he said that he feared that we were going into a burning house or something like that to that extent. He knew that he had fucked up and was going the wrong way and was doing the wrong shit.
Right.
Right after that, Cam, that's when that woman, when he made that speech on the mountaintop, that woman stabbed him.
There you go.
Yeah, and he was in a white woman's hotel.
Our people perish for a lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
You better say it.
Yeah, at that same time, not only after that woman stabbed him, but also the traitor sellout, Boule sellout, Jesse Jackson. Also, they called us and set up and told the hit squad, we got to make that move now. Friendlies are not wearing ties.
Right. But not only that, check this out, y'all. Do y'all know people don't really know? It's a lot of our people that don't even know what happened to Michael Luther King's mother. They came in the church. She was playing the piano at church. They came in the church, shot Michael Luther King, Martin or whatever, MLK's mother in the church while she was on the piano organ playing for church service. Look it up. Kill that woman dead, sitting at the piano. And our people, it's a lot of our people don't even know that.
You sleep with the enemy and you got to pay.
That's right.
You don't continue the game. You don't continue the agenda. You give up. You quit. There's going to be a hit.
Taking out everything you love. And that's regardless, even after they got you laying 6 feet deep under the ground.
Yeah.
They're going to still come after yours.
More science, spirituality, spiritual alchemy, correct history.
Yep.
That's right.
Get on that.
That's right.
Leave that other bullshit, distractive shit to the distracted dead. Let the dead lie with the dead. Get on your shit, get on your square, and raise Lazarus.
Absolutely. Hey. Absolutely.
Order of the day.
And absolutely. Go ahead, my brother Cam. My bad.
That was it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say before we close out, I just want our viewers. These are just some of the books that I put into my shopping cart at Barnes and Noble. But these are some of my picks that I say that people should try to get. You know, they're not too expensive. You got so here's some of them I put in my list, and they very affordable. So you got the, I believe, you got this one, right? The Moorish Code, the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, the Great Seal.
There is reverb coming out of there.
It really is. Oh, are you there?
I ain't got that exact book though. No, no, I got the Zodiac Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
And yeah, I got The Fall of America by Elijah Muhammad, but it's only because regardless, I know Moors don't, some Moors like, some Moors don't. I really don't care about what dog fight is. I was raised to always believe, chew the meat, spit out the bones, take the information.
It don't matter where you get truth and righteousness from. It could come from a cracker. If it's truth and it's righteousness, then you deal with it.
Amen.
Yeah, this is the Zodiac Constitution, right? That's the one you get on RV Publications.
Okay, yeah. We see that again. Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Oh, if I got that. Do I got that?
I got these. The Fall of America. That's what I plan on getting. If they serious about the stimulus checks. Fucking some Coach purses or new Louis Vuitton. Fuck all that. Get you something that's gonna have equity, people. Equity is what is investing in your time, your lifetime. That's what equity means. So you might as well invest in something that's gonna serve you in the long run. And what pays off in life is your equity. So like Brother Cam say, stop playing around, y'all. Get serious. Look up books, Moorish books. Go to your library. Check out web pages like this, archive.net.
Look up your authenticity.
Look up everything. If you're looking for a certain book, more books about more than the Moorish science or whatever, and you see that they costed 500 to 5K or what, 10K. There's other options out here. That's what PDF is for. Keep on going. Move on up, like Curtis Mayfield said, keep on pushing. It's more than one way to skin a cat. All right, so you got archive.net, and plenty more websites where you can find books. Golden Age of the Moor by Ivan Van Sertima. You can obtain these books and obtain this knowledge. So quit playing around, folks. Like Brother Cam say, we ain't got time. Like my brother Cam and we ain't got time to be playing around. We got a nation to rebuild.
Damn right.
Point blank, period. No rigmarole, no back and forth out here with all these whatever. Moors just out here just trying to sword joust with their penises.
Yeah, so that's why one of the reasons I say we can't get caught up in all these little nuances and stuff.
Right.
We got too much work we got to do. All this like Moors hating on other Moors and call them dirty Moors because they putting a product out there that help us navigate through these these waters under Admiralty Maritime Law and all this other stuff. If it's working, it's working, and it's showing, it's proven. So I don't care what it is and stuff like that. They standing on this. I don't care where they domicile at. If they're standing on their square and they're enforcing the Constitution, enforcing the treaties, then that's all good, all forward. And on top of that, the prophet had also declared, stated as well that it's going to be brothers that's from the east that's going to come and help the Moors in the west.
Right.
So I'm saying, so we, cats need to get up off their pedestal, get up off that high horse, check your ego, put it on the shelf, or put it in the safe and lock it up and throw it in the ocean.
Right.
And then let's get on one accord and all this stuff, because right now the world is waiting for us.
Right. Waiting. Do you hear what he said? Our brothers and sisters from the east, the west, all four gates waiting on us. Hear what our brother Oliver is saying. So get it together. Both Brother Cam and Brother Oliver, get it together. We ain't got time for the rigmarole. If you don't like something, oh well, you better scratch your ass and get glad and get over it. And with that, we about to close it out, but we got to close it out with the prayer, the Moorish prayer. So hold on a second, let me get that.
Yeah, let me get that real quick. I can't late. My apologies. All right. So everybody stand 5 to the left, 2 to the right, face the east.
Yes, yes.
Feet 45, 90-degree angle. I was about to say 45, but it's 45, 45 is 90. So 5 to the left, 2 to the right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Allah.
Allah.
Father of the universe.
Father of the universe.
Father of the universe.
The Father of love.
Father of love.
Father of love.
Truth.
Truth.
Peace.
Freedom. And justice.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide.
My guide.
My salvation.
My salvation.
By night.
By night.
And by day.
And by day.
Through his holy prophet.
Through his holy prophet.
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Peace.
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 We are the Drop Squad, y'all. We love y'all. See y'all Sunday night for Cosmic Sundays. As always, we are the Drop Squad, and we are the Drop Squad Live crew. We love y'all. Peace and blessings to everyone. We out.
Out. Peace and love, everybody.
Peace and
Peace,
love, everybody.
love, freedom, justice.
Indeed. Ashe.
Amen. Ashe.
Good night, y'all.
Islam is
Islam. I'm gonna have this up soon for us. 5 to the left, 2 to the right. Peace and love to y'all.
Yeah.
Take care.